we're going through this fabulous data which has been compiled for us to actually look at some of the key issues and what people think of them ahead of the Karnataka elections. What we'd like to turn our attention now is on the issue of regional discrimination. Will this be a factor as far as these elections are concerned in Karnataka? So let's just bring up that graphic and see what it actually says. So does regional discrimination, is that a factor? 28% say that they were given fair treatment. So compared to other regions, North Karnataka is 28% say fair treatment, 41% say that they were disadvantaged, 12% is the other number, 19% have no response. So 41% of those said that they had been discriminated compared to other regions. North Karnataka was discriminated. On what basis would you say that this discrimination exists? On what grounds? Economic grounds, policy grounds, what grounds?
I think it's a mix of economic grounds and also broader historical factors. If you look at the development indicators, North Karnataka generally lags behind the southern and coastal Karnataka regions. So the sense of the sense of differential treatment could possibly stem from that broader factor that there is a lag in terms of development indicators and overall economic and social progress when you compare the southern Karnataka or even coastal Karnataka to northern parts of Karnataka. And that's got to do on one hand with government policies as well as broader historical legacies of the colonial administration of these regions. And
We've got another graphic, Bengaluru. Would you like to just quickly go through that? It's up on our screen here.
That's right, Vishnu. Amongst the different regions of Karnataka, has Bengaluru been given more importance? 66% say yes, Bengaluru has been given more importance. And I think it's actually a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it, Sajay? Most people would say Bengaluru has been given more importance, even those in Mysore or in other smaller cities as well. Less importance, has Bengaluru been given less importance? Interestingly, 16% people actually think Bengaluru has been given less importance. I don't know, where do you find those 16%? Do you have an idea on those who actually think that Bengaluru has been given less importance to the rest of Karnataka?
See, these are perception. This is not, we cannot check it with with other facts. This is a perception survey. What do people feel? A very large majority of people in Karnataka believe that yes, Bengaluru gets a fair treatment or more than what they deserve. These 16%, we can check out the background, but I think it's about perception. People also believe that maybe Bengaluru needs to be developed more.
Professor James Banner, thanks very much for being with us. What are your thoughts on this entire issue of a perceived difference between Bengaluru and other parts of Karnataka? Do people in other areas who feel that they're somewhat disadvantaged versus those who live in Bengaluru, could this be an issue that affects their vote?
Yes, it's long been an issue. It troubled S.M. Krishna when he was chief minister, and other chief ministers have also worried about this. I think the thing that is striking about the interregional perceptions is this idea in northern Karnataka that 41% of the people there thought it had been discriminated against. This in a period in which a party with its base in northern Karnataka, the BJP, was in power. This should worry the government seeking re-election. Elections in Karnataka are won and lost in the rural constituencies of northern and central Karnataka, always. And in that connection, I think the government might also worry about the fact that 30% of rural respondents said that unemployment was a serious issue, and 30% of the same said that poverty was a serious issue. This after several years of BJP government. This at a time when Congress has a number of programs targeting people who are worried about jobs and poverty. So I think the responses received in this survey are slightly worrying for the government.
And it's important that you make that point that on unemployment and poverty as well. And Professor Manna, do you think over the years this regional discrimination that we are talking about, or difference between the regions, have increased in Karnataka? Because you've had several issues raised around this. Do you feel it's increased? What do you think directionally is happening at the grassroots?
Well, the Bangalore has been growing like mad for a very long time, and therefore, economically speaking, the area around Bangalore and in Bangalore itself has become more prosperous, and the inequalities, potential inequalities between the greater Bangalore and the rural areas has increased. On the other hand, successive governments, knowing that they must win elections in northern and central Karnataka's rural districts, successive governments have developed programs to try to tackle the inequality and ease the troubles in those regions.
Sure.
But this survey suggests that there's a great deal of discontent about those issues, and I think this should worry the BJP.
Yeah.